My spot board wasn't working third period, so I couldn't record third period. Okay, so all we're doing is the FOIL method. Okay, so x times x would be x squared. X times a negative 9, so negative 9x. We write the coefficient before the variable. And then plus 8x. And then a positive times negative, so negative 72. Okay, and then we combine our two middle terms, right? So we're subtracting, so it would be a negative 1x in the middle. Right? Easier than what our last one was. Yeah. So, okay. That's what it was. I probably should, yeah, that was it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, next one. Again, we've already done this. You've done this a couple times. Okay, so the only difference between this one and the last one we did is now you have a coefficient with a variable, okay, that you're distributing along with it. And again, we had that in the last section. So we probably should chunk these all together and just get it over with. Okay, so distributing, so 2x times 2x would be 4x to the second. And then 2x plus 3, so it would be 6x. And then 18x. And then 9 times 3 would be 27. And then we're just combining our two middle terms just like we did in the last one. So that would make it 24. And where this is eventually going to head, we're going to have some that are obviously going to be a lot harder than this, where you're going to have multi-steps and distributing and the combining. You're going to have some that are cubed, where we're going to have 3 parentheses. And then when we get done working with the distributing and combining like terms, then we're going to go backwards into the factoring, okay, and taking it back to that, where you'll have this problem, and then you have to break it apart, okay? And we'll have long ones, not just these short ones that we'll be working with. Okay, so the only difference on this one is now we have different variables versus the same variable going all the way through. Okay, so 5x times 2x is still similar to the last one, 10x squared. When you write these, you write them alphabetical. Okay, so the x comes before the y. And the reason why you do that is because then when you go to do this one, if you didn't write it alphabetically, you'd write yx, and then you'd be looking for another yx and not know that they're like terms. Okay, so you actually write the x before the y. Okay, so a negative 8 times 2 would be a negative 16, but you write the x before the y because it's alphabetical. Okay, and then the last one, a negative 8 times 1 would be a negative 8, and then adding my y's would be y to the second. Okay, so we have our two middle terms, just like we did on the last two, to combine. So that would be 10x squared minus 11xy minus 8y squared. Okay, so remember we talked about writing it alphabetically, from largest exponent down to none. Okay, so x to the second, x to the 1, and then now it goes to the next variable, okay, alphabetically. So x's come first and then the y's. Or if you had a's and b's. Okay, last one. So 4x plus 3y in parentheses, and then it's squared. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, because you're not squaring the first one. That would be parentheses by itself. And squaring the second one, okay, that would be parentheses by itself. Okay, so this is wrong. This means to write this parentheses twice. You get something similar to this, but you're missing something else. Okay, so we write it twice. We're going to have one that, I don't know if it's next section or the section after that, where we're cubing it, so we'll have 3 of them. Okay, so distributing, which is 16x squared, which is what I got here, okay? Then distributing, so 12xy. What's this next one? 12xy, so alphabetical. And then the last one, 9y squared. So that part was the same as that one, but we're missing the middle term, okay? So combining our two middle ones, right? we'll get done with this super quick, I think. There's only 15. So if you finished the try it early and have not finished your con or did not finish the Google form yesterday, get those done. I haven't printed out the Google form submissions, okay? And the con's not due until midnight tonight anyway, so, okay? If you finish, chip away at Alex, okay? I slowed down a little bit just because third period, it was like over half the class was gone for the PSATs. So I didn't want them to have to catch up on too much today, so. Okay, let me get you the tray.